A former Hillary Clinton staffer, Jennifer Palmieri, gave her take on what the Dems should do and what Democrats want in the wake of Hillary's loss. So let's watch and then I'll break it down.
It is incumbent upon me as an American to stand up and say Donald Trump does not represent what I view America to be. And I think that a lot of this energy is not, the base is there, but you are wrong to look at these crowds and think that means everyone wants $15 an hour.
Don't assume this is a policy
Don't assume
push.
don't assume that the answer to big crowds is moving policy to the left.
No, that's exactly what it is. That's the dumbest point I've ever heard in my life. You know how I know that's what it is? The polls have been there all along. It's not me speaking. It's the empirical data speaking. It's you speaking. It's the American people speaking. It's the progressive base speaking. You know, there's a reason why Hillary's staffers are flooding the media now and making these points. Because they are holding on for dear life to their version of the Democratic Party and their vision for the Democratic Party, which is what? Same old neoliberal garbage. No, don't worry about progressive policy. Vote for us, and we'll throw you some bones. We'll give you some sprinkles, some crumbs. So, you know, hey, we're for gays kind of now, even though I came to that way later than everybody else. Hey, we are somewhat socially liberal on some issues, kind of, sort of, not really. But anyway, do we have more corporate welfare checks for Wall Street? Can we hook up Wall Street? Can we give them more special deals? Can we let them exploit tax havens overseas? Can we keep doing this? So that's the thing. The thing is, the establishment is holding on for dear life. The corporate Democrats are holding on for dear life. And now they're desperate, and they're out there making these preposterous arguments that nobody can believe. Nobody can believe that. Oh, you know, I know you're out there flooding the streets opposing Trump's draconian backwards policies. But let's not conflate this with opposition to Trump policy-wise, too. No, that's exactly what it is. That is 100% what it is. Trump's appointing Goldman Sachs for Treasury Secretary. Donald Trump's first move as president was to raise taxes on the middle class for first-time home buyers. Yes, people are flooding the streets because of that stuff. People are flooding the streets because he said, let's ban, anybody from coming, refugees, immigrants from coming from 7 Muslim-majority nations. People go, that's an odious and stupid policy. We are going to oppose that and we're going to go in the streets. But they're trying, see, again, this is just what they did with the DNC. And the DNC, you would think, you know, they'd be smart enough to go, oh, well, we fucked Bernie Sanders in the primary, so now we got to get our shit together and look in the mirror and understand that this can't happen again, and let's rebuild from the ground up. No. They appointed all Hillary Clinton staffers to be in Trump's, the anti-Trump war room. So all the people who are going to control the framing against Trump are Hillary Clinton staffers who already failed in framing against Trump. And here you see it. Jennifer Palmieri is a perfect example. This is how they think. This is how the DNC is going to message. This is how they're going to move forward. Now, I know all of you guys are out there and you're protesting Trump, but this doesn't mean you actually want progressive ideas, right? Right? And she has to say that because she knows Hillary Clinton isn't progressive, and she knows that that's not what Hillary Clinton wants to fight for, and maybe Hillary's going to run again. The pain in my stomach when I even say that. So they got to hold on to that vision. Hold on to the corporate Democratic vision. Hold on to the weak Democrat vision. Hold on to bowing to Wall Street and big pharma and multinational corporations. Hold on to the Cory Booker style of Democrat. That's what they're doing. That's what they're fighting for. And they've now gotten to the point where they just wear it on their sleeve. Yeah, no, don't. It's not like the American people want to raise the minimum wage. Except 80% of them do. It's what the polling shows. Most Americans want to legalize weed, 58%. In some polls, it's 60%. Most Americans want to have a single-payer healthcare system. About 55% want to do that. Most Americans want to raise taxes on the rich. Over 50% want to do that, too. They want to get out of the wars. Only 17% still want to be in Afghanistan. That's more unpopular than fucking Vietnam. But no. Just because they're protesting Trump doesn't mean they actually oppose Trump policy-wise, too. Doesn't mean they actually... That's exactly what it fucking means. The American people have been yearning for progressive change for all these years, for decades now, and the Democrats haven't delivered it. So this is a guaranteed way to keep losing. To go out there and say, we don't care about progressive policy, and don't conflate what they're doing with actually caring about progressive policy. Step the fuck aside. JusticeDemocrats.com. Look, what she's saying, that is literally the opposite of what we represent. So she's like, progressive policy, no. If you can oppose Trump, but just don't actually expect to do things that are good in response and do things that are liberal and progressive and help people and are what you want. Don't do that. That's all we're about. That is 100% what we're about. We want to do all the things that you want to do, and it's in our platform, and you read it. Virtually every idea in that platform. The overwhelming majority of the ideas in the platform are what you want. So you should sign up and you should run, or you should get somebody you know who represents the community well and knows their stuff to run, and we'll vet them and we'll train them and we'll run them, and we'll get rid of Democrats like Hillary Clinton and Cory Booker. We'll get rid of these kinds of disgusting staffers who are like, yeah, let's not care about people and push for good policy that improves lives. That's all we want to do. Again, justicedemocrats.com. I hate to come out here every day and repeat this over and over and over again, but I can't just do these stories anymore and then end it without telling you that we're trying to do something to fight back. It would feel horrific to have to do these stories day in and day out and then not say, oh, here's what the attempted solution is. It would feel terrible to do that. So now I have to come out here every day and remind you guys, because there's a battle for the soul of the Democratic Party. And the Democratic Party, as much as we all dislike it, it's the only entity that has the possibility and the reach and the infrastructure in order to fight back against the Republicans. I love third parties. I support third parties. I've voted probably more for third parties in my life than I have for the Democrats. So I support their battle. But yeah, facts are facts, and there's institutional biases against them. So that means that we need an approach through every avenue. We have to take over the Democrats, and the third parties need to rise up. But we are the ones who are fighting for the soul of the Democratic Party to get rid of people like Hillary Clinton and Jennifer Palmieri, because this is how they think. Minimum wage or living wage. Forget about that. Just because people oppose Trump doesn't mean they actually want good things that'll help their families and everybody in the country. That's exactly what it means, Jennifer. That's exactly what it means. Now, please, go sit in a cave somewhere and rethink all your horrible life decisions that led you to be such a corporate sellout.